Hello everyone. I'm Airav, and you are tuned into the 717 episode of our Here and Now podcast. Today, we bring you the latest buzz from the insurance industry, so let's dive right in. Our first story today takes us into the high-stakes world of energy security. As India aggressively expands its nuclear power capabilities to meet growing energy demands, the question of safety and liability becomes paramount. The backbone of this security is the Civil Liability for Nuclear Damage Act, often referred to as the Shanti Act, which governs liability assignment in the rare event of a nuclear incident. Central to this framework is the Indian Nuclear Insurance Pool, INIP. This unique pool enables insurers to come together and provide the massive coverage required for nuclear operators, as a single incident could result in claims far exceeding the capacity of any single company. The INIP ensures that, while operators are primarily liable, there is a robust financial cushion to cover damages, facilitating the growth of nuclear energy while protecting public interests. It's a fascinating blend of legal framework and financial engineering that keeps the industry moving forward safely. Moving on to our next story, we turn our attention to a common oversight among homeowners and apartment dwellers. If you live in a housing society, you might assume that the insurance purchased by your Residents' Welfare Association, or RWA, has you completely covered. However, financial experts are warning about the risks of underinsurance and the confusion between agreed value and reinstatement value policies. With construction costs soaring, many RWAs insure the building for a nominal value rather than its reinstatement value, which is the cost to rebuild it from scratch. If a disaster strikes and the building is underinsured, flat owners could find themselves paying out of pocket to reconstruct their homes. It is crucial for residents to proactively review the society's insurance policy documents to ensure coverage reflects current construction rates, and to consider separate contents insurance for their valuables inside the flat. Our third story focuses on a critical aspect of financial planning: securing the health of our senior citizens. Buying health insurance for parents or elders is often riddled with anxiety and complexity, but avoiding common mistakes can save families from immense distress later. One of the biggest errors individuals make is failing to disclose pre-existing diseases completely at the time of purchase. While it might be tempting to hide a history of diabetes or hypertension to keep premiums low, this almost always leads to claim rejection when the treatment is needed most. Furthermore, buyers often opt for policies with lower waiting periods for specific ailments or choose a sum insured that is insufficient, given rising medical costs. The advice here is clear: total transparency about medical history and choosing a plan with adequate coverage, even if the premium is slightly higher, are non-negotiable steps in protecting the health of our elders. Our final story spotlights a comprehensive guide for families looking to secure their collective well-being. With medical inflation showing no signs of slowing down, selecting the right health insurance policy for the entire family is more important than ever. The debate often boils down to choosing between family floater plans versus individual plans for each member. While family floaters are cost-effective and provide a shared sum insured that can be utilized by any member, they might not always be sufficient if older parents are included in the same plan as younger members, due to the higher age-based premium loading. For families with diverse health profiles, a mix-and-match approach or a high-sum floater with top-ups might be the ideal strategy. The goal is to ensure that no compromise is made on the quality of healthcare access for any family member, from the youngest to the oldest. And with that, we conclude today's episode. We hope you found these in-depth updates helpful and insightful. As always, our podcast, Here and Now, will continue to bring you more such stories from the world of insurance. Until then, take care, goodbye, and have a great week ahead.